everyone. It is Robin the Lady Biker. Hey, how's everyone doing on this afternoon? Well, right now, today, this is an absolutely gorgeous Friday afternoon. I say that just about every video because it really is almost every video. It's a gorgeous day here in California, especially here on the Central Coast. And I am out riding my boy Bob. He was my first bike. I love Bob. And so I thought I would share something with y'all that I have really come to figure out. So, if this is your first time to my channel, hey guys, thank you for stopping by. I'm so glad that you came in to check out my channel. I appreciate it. While you're here, be sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you'll get updates on all the new stuff I'm posting to YouTube. And if this is not your first time and this is and you're back, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your support and returning back to my channel. Y'all are amazing and it means so much to me. So, I just turned off of Highway 154, which is north of Santa Barbara, California, and I have made it onto Stagecoach Road. It's just a little country, windy, back road. We're going to come up under one of the longest welded metal bridges here in a little while. I just thought I'd take y'all for a ride back here. It's just such a beautiful road. And while we were doing that, I thought I would share with you something that I have learned over the last few months as I've started this YouTube channel. This stuff is harder than it looks. A whole lot harder than it looks. I mean, this motovlogging thing, I thought, oh, not a problem. It's got, get your camera set up, go out for a ride, not a problem. It's harder than it looks. For several reasons. First reason is you're talking to yourself. Well, at least it feels that way. You're just riding along, talking into a microphone, and so, you're like, are people looking at me weird? And chances are they probably are, but that's a whole other story altogether. So, you feel kind of odd just monologuing. I mean, there are times when I seriously feel like a Disney villain or a villain in an old Bond movie who is monologuing and telling everyone their, dastardly plan to take over the world, monologuing. But, once you kind of get past that, it really does help to have a idea of what you want to talk about, because otherwise you get a lot of this. Oh, sorry guys, check it out. That is the Cold Spring Arch Bridge. I know, and that's just so cool. Anyway, that's part of the reason why I wanted to bring y'all down here. Anyway, back to what I was saying. If you head out with at least an idea of either something to ride past, something to talk about, it really does kind of help. The other part of it is just that. The second one, having a constant stream of something to say that you pray someone's going to be willing to sit and listen to you for 5 to 20 minutes on a YouTube video. And sometimes you're not real sure whenever you're doing this if it's even going to turn out. Cold Springs Tavern, it looks like it's open. Yay! Oh my gosh. Okay, this place here, let me see if I can go by a little slower, because y'all gotta check this place out. It's not completely open, I don't think. But Cold Springs Tavern, when we're not in a pandemic, this one was named, I think, one of the top 5 motorcycle hangout bars in all of California. And on a non-pandemic weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there are hundreds of bikes here. and people and live music, and they're grilling tri-tip out on a Santa Maria style grill, and they've got beer and live music, and it's just the coolest place to come and spend a couple of hours hanging out, listening to music, talking to friends. When this whole pandemic is over, I highly recommend that you come on out and give it a shot. Check it out. So, like I said, cool stuff to talk about. You have to have cool places, you have to have, or at least a good topic. And like I said, and then you're just praying that there's someone who's going to really want to listen to it and listen to you talk for a while. But the third thing that I have realized and learned is I cannot do it, at least not well, I should say, when I'm riding with somebody else and a communication system on. Seriously, it's like you have, not only is there another voice in your head. One moment, guys. Last time I was down here, there was some, yeah, no, they cleared it out, good. So, I can't do this with communication system going on in my head. Let's get here onto the traffic. For those of you motovloggers out there that can do this when you've got someone else on comms, on intercom or Bluetooth or something, and you can do it, or you're listening to music, my hat goes off to you, because I figured out I am not that good at dividing my attention. It just is not a good thing for me, especially when you've got someone else in your head that feels like they need to give a running commentary on what you're saying. It's just very distracting. So it's, being a motovlogger, I've learned, and I'm still a baby vlogger. I mean, a baby vlogger. At this time, I think I maybe have 15 videos up total. So there's still so much I am learning and trying to understand and all of that. So the other thing I have learned, video editing is one of the coolest things I've ever done, but it's not the easiest thing I've ever done. It really does take a little bit of patience to find that right spot to splice together, and what to leave in and what to take out. And the coolest thing I just learned recently was how to separate my audio track from my video track, so I can do different things with them if I need to. Oh, seriously, I'm like, oh my gosh, I did it. I figured it out. So there's a lot to this, and it is not as easy as it looks, but it is so much fun. There's a reason why we all keep doing, those of us on here on YouTube that are motovlogging, there's a reason we do it. This stuff is fun. Plus, I mean, like, we didn't already need an excuse to get out and ride, but, okay, now it's like, oh, honey, sorry, I need to go ride because, I've got to get video for next week for YouTube. Oh, so I'm coming down 154, heading back into Santa Barbara, guys. We're going to just go ahead and say bye for the day, because the ride down this road and the vistas that we get on a clear day like this are worth the ride. With that being said, guys, get out and ride. Have fun. Be safe. And I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.